Hello and welcome to day 6 of the theater workshop. Today we will be talking about the drama club and after school program. Now there are two main ways to get involved with drama at BHS. The first is joining drama club and the second is getting involved with our after school program. It's not a requirement to be in drama club to be involved in the after school program and vice versa, but you can do both if you want to. So now here to talk to you more about drama club is Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon Boyer. I'm the sophomore representative on the Drama Club Executive Council. I'm here today to talk about Drama Club and about the Executive Council and everything that surrounds those. Drama Club is a club in Brunswick that is ran by Miss Peterson. It was made to help promote the theatrical arts and the drama programs and productions that were going on at Brunswick as well as other schools that are surrounding Brunswick. We have meetings every month and go over updates and special events that are happening. Around the beginning to mid-December, we usually come up with brainstorm ideas for an event or like a booth and activity to do for the Santa's workshop. We run one of those every single year like all the other clubs. Then in the spring we host a banquet for everyone that was involved in the production of whatever our spring show was. Everyone that was in the production comes to it usually. That's cast and crew. The leadership of Drama Club is the Executive Council and Miss Peterson. Although everyone has a voice in Drama Club at our meetings, when you have an ideas, you raise your hand and you can use your voice. 4 to 5 people who make up the Executive Council hold the main responsibilities and act as the representatives and voice of their grade when it comes to major decisions, answering questions if someone has one, and help be the voice if there is an issue or complication that has been created. They have executive council meetings monthly, and we, the executive council, are the ones that decide on what the club will do at the Santa's workshop. So essentially everyone creates the ideas and the executive council picks one or combines them and makes the best one possible. We also are the ones that plan the banquet every year. At the banquet every year in the spring, the executive council for the following year is announced. The selection process for the executive council is actually fairly simple. During a meeting, it will be announced that they're going to be starting the running for executive council, and you'll pick up a form and answer the questions on it. One of the questions it'll be probably the last one, have a bunch of lines for you to write in your answer, and it will probably ask you essentially why do you deserve to be on the executive council. Then that whatever you write in that box will be put on a Google form. People will read it and they will decide if they want to vote for you. The person or persons that win for the grade will be announced at the spring banquets. You only win if you got the majority of the votes for your grade. So really that just means that you need to get out there and talk to people and make new friends, which you should do anyway because it's amazing and these people are amazing. But then it really just shows that you deserve it and that you need to be the one representing them on the executive council. The elections for seniors, juniors, and sophomores will take place in the spring of the year before they're in that grade. So essentially, I'm going to be a sophomore next year. I'm a junior right now. I just got elected for the sophomore representative next year. So you get elected in the spring of the previous year, essentially. There'll be 2 senior representatives, 1 junior, and 1 sophomore. The freshman elections are slightly different. They take place in the fall, and so in the fall of your junior year, in the fall of your freshman year, you run, and if you get elected, then you are from the fall to the spring. In the spring, you can run again for your sophomore year next year. Each member of the council has a main responsibility. There are 4 main responsibilities. They are special events, fundraising, advertising, and the production website. How that works is these 4 are for the 2 seniors, the junior, and the sophomore. When they are elected in the spring, the 2 seniors pick first which of those 4 that they want. Then the junior picks out of the remaining 2, and the sophomore gets whichever one is left, excuse me. Majority of the time, the sophomore will get the website, and one of the seniors will get special events, because special events is the most fun, so you have that to look forward to if you run. The main responsibilities for the freshmen, main responsibilities for the freshmen, which is what I just went through. Honestly, you just take minutes and notes during all of the meetings. You learn about what how the responsibilities are and how it works and what you have to do. It's basically just help for if you learn about how to do everything for if you get elected again the following year and get one of those main responsibilities. But also during the executive council meetings that happen monthly, you have a voice and you have a vote too, so you actually get to help make decisions that represent your grade. But honestly, it's an amazing experience. I would definitely recommend joining drama club and executive council if you can at least run. Even if you don't win, it doesn't really matter if you don't win, it's still fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it for drama club and executive council. Also, if you're in a production, you don't have to be in drama club, and you don't have to be in drama club to be in the production. They're kind of separate, they just kind of support each other. So yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
The after-school program is what you probably think of when you think of high school drama. It's the fall play and the spring musical. So here to talk to you more about that is Evelyn.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was just writing my essay about why rehearsals are essential to creating a great show in a drama program. Hi. My name is Evelyn Ellison. I am a rising senior in the BHS drama program, and I am here to explain to you how our rehearsals work and how you can help them run smoothly. Now, with rehearsals, it is important to remember that this is how we learn the show. This is how we put on the best show for our audience. That is why this is not where you are going to practice the material. So when you come to rehearsal, have your lines learned, have your blocking learned, and have your harmonies learned. It's just a lot easier and runs a lot smoother when we're not learning everything from square one every time. Now, the first step to making rehearsals run smoothly is showing up on time. Rehearsals generally start around 2:30 or 2:45. However, you're going to want to show up sooner so that our stage managers can take your attendance and you don't get marked absent. For me personally, right at 2:15 after class ends, I head down to the auditorium. And during that time between when school ends and when rehearsal starts, you can do tons of things. You can talk to your friends, you can practice your lines, practice your harmonies, practice some dances, and generally just prepare for rehearsal. Always come to rehearsal with a can-do attitude. It goes a long way. If you are willing to work with the director, work with your fellow actors, and doing it all with a positive attitude, the rehearsals and the rehearsal environment will be so much better and you will get so much more out of them. So always bring a great attitude, a can-do attitude, and your focus to the rehearsal space and the material that you are covering. Another aspect of being completely prepared for rehearsal is what you wear. If we are learning new choreography, it is going to be a lot more difficult to do that if you are wearing heels and a skirt. God knows I'm struggling with it in sneakers. So what you're going to want to do is either pack a bag with a change of clothes for rehearsal or go for a more athleisure aesthetic for that school day. As the show progresses, you will be changing into your character shoes and character costume, but when you are learning it, it is a lot more comfortable to wear it, to learn it in what you're comfortable wearing. At this point, you're probably wondering, well, how do I know we're doing choreography? How do I know if I'm needed at that rehearsal? And most importantly, do we have rehearsal today? Well, let me tell you, let me introduce you to the most important wealth of information you are going to have, the production website. Once you get on there, you are going to see the rehearsal calendar, which has all of the rehearsals listed, the times they're happening, and what we are covering in that rehearsal. Now, how do you know if you need to attend that rehearsal? Let me tell you about the most important document for every theater kid, the French scene chart. This is a spreadsheet with every character name and every scene in the production that we are doing. Here is where you are going to go to see if you are needed for that scene. If there is an X in the block with your character's name and that scene, you are going to need to attend that rehearsal. If you have any questions about the scene chart, I highly recommend asking your drama seniors or veterans. They are going to know a lot about how to read the scene chart, and if you are having some confusion with it, we are all happy to explain how it works. Now, what happens if you can't make it to a rehearsal? Don't freak out, it's okay. It happens to everybody. What you're not gonna want to do is play hooky. Make sure that you're letting the director know you can't make it. How you do this is you once again go to the holy grail of information, the production website, and there you are going to find the conflict sheet. You're going to fill out the date and time that you cannot make it. You can do reoccurring conflicts if you have swim practice, sports practice, spelling bee practice, I don't know your life. Or you can do a single time conflict if you have a doctor's appointment. There you can do all of the conflicts that you know about. If there is an emergency, if you are sick, if you have family troubles, and you are not going to be able to make it to rehearsal late notice, make sure that you let Miss P know through Remind or through email. We are always going to be understanding, and it will help if you let us know beforehand. However, there are exceptions to the conflict sheet. Tech and dress week, arguably the two most important weeks of rehearsal in the entire show. This is where we are putting everything together, tech and costumes and makeup. These 2-week window is where we perfect our show, which is why it is so important that you attend all of these rehearsals. It makes it so much more difficult for not only our director, our other actors, our tech crew, but also the individual who is missing if they do not attend these rehearsals. Now, Tech Week is generally where we start running through the entire show, Act 1, Act 2, and all the scenes in between. It is also where we implement all of the tech aspects of the show. Cues, lighting, sets, props, everything starts to come together. And that is why it is so essential for all of our actors and actresses to be there. Also all of our techies, this is your week. If we do not use this week to learn how to run the show fluidly with all of the technical aspects, then it just makes the show so much harder to put on. Especially since this begins our countdown to the show. It is the 2-week mark before opening night. Now, the week of opening night, dress week. This is where everything is coming together. We're putting on costumes, we're putting on makeup. We are having tech running flawlessly due to Tech Week. Fingers crossed, and we're rehearsing right. And it is time for us to perfect this show for our audience. These rehearsals are definitely going to run a lot later. We even are going to have dinner together as a cast. Dinner is always provided by the Drama Boosters. We either have parents bring in food or we get food from local restaurants. It is just a great time. It's a lot of work, but it is so refreshing to see our show come together and be made and get ready to present it to our audience. That is why it is essential that you attend this week, because this really is the week where everything is coming together and we are perfecting our performance for the audience. If you cannot attend, I would highly recommend reconsidering joining, just because it would be so stressful on you as an individual not having these essential rehearsals. That was a lot of information, but I hope that you found this video helpful and that you have a better understanding of how rehearsals work at BHS. If you have any more questions, do not hesitate to reach out and ask them. I would be happy to provide answers. Now, for the most important aspect of rehearsal, in my opinion, have fun. This is exactly what drama is about. Rehearsing together as a team and creating a production that everyone is going to love and enjoy, and that everyone enjoys being a part of. Come to rehearsal happy and being positive and creating a positive environment, and surely you will have just as much fun as all of us do. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Evelyn Ellison, and I am signing off.
Thank you for watching. I hope that you learned a lot about the drama club and after-school program. If you would like to share what you're most looking forward to with the Brunswick Drama Program, post something on Instagram with the hashtag TheaterWSDay6, and we'll post some of our favorites on our story. Stay tuned tomorrow for the final day of the theater workshop, where you can listen to the stories of current drama members and how much they enjoy the program.